In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how not to run a long run 2 weeks before a marathon. So my name's Stephen Neeson. I am an amateur, newbie-ish runner from here in Northern Ireland. I've been documenting my way here on YouTube for a wee bit of time last year, and to be honest, haven't really posted anything. Sorry about that over the last couple of months. But anyway, I'm back again. I'm running Manchester Marathon on the 14th of April, and training has been going well, but today it definitely didn't. I had a long run which was supposed to be 18 miles, but kind of failed. Let's get into the video. I'll show you what happened and then we'll come back. Hey guys, so we're 2 weeks out of the Manchester Marathon, and today I have an 18-mile long run. This is probably the closest long run to marathon pace that I have done in the whole block. Being 2 weeks out, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous some days because just different things. Niggles, have the cold this week, wondering what pace I should run at, different things like that. So, but I'm going to enjoy today's run. It's 18 miles. That's 1 mile warm up. I've got 3 4-mile repeats at 7:15 pace, and a half-mile float between each of those 4 miles, and I think that's about 8:30 pace. So really looking forward to it. Today I'm wearing my normal marathon shorts. I've wore these for the last 2 or 3 marathons. They're the Adidas, I think they're trail shorts. I'll put a picture of them up here now. And I'm going to wear my race shoes, which is the Alpha Fly 3s. I have only really run a few miles in these. I'm not 100% sure of them yet. I do whenever I ran in them, I can't remember what was wrong with me. I either had I think I was really tired, or I was really fatigued from another run, so I don't really know how it went, but I'm going to do these 18 miles in them today. So it's 1 mile warm up, then get into the session, and probably a 1 mile cool down. I'm on my way down to start my long run. I have been slightly nervous about this run because I think, well, multiple factors, but number one, I have a wee touch of the cold this week. It came on just about 3 days ago. I've had heavier colds, but I still got the cold. I actually think I got it. I done my long run on Monday. I've been a day late on my plan, so like a long run's on a Sunday, I've been doing it on a Monday. And this week I done the long run on Monday, and I just felt, I think I just got a chill because I was soaking wet and it was really cold, and I didn't put a hat on straight after it, and I just find that my immune system goes quite low on marathon training, and I have been taking vitamin C and different things. I suppose a few nights bad sleep doesn't help, and like our wee baby has been sleeping really good since she was about 8 weeks old, but just this last week or so she's had a heavy cold and it's been waking her up at night time. So I think that's partly why I've been feeling a wee bit low in the immune system. So yeah, that happened. I got a cold on Tuesday, long run Monday, bad night's sleep that night, woke up the next morning just with that coldy taste in my mouth, and had it ever since. So a wee bit nervous about this run because of that. The second reason why I'm a bit nervous for this run is because I done my long run on Monday and it's now Friday, so I'm doing 2 key long runs within 5 days of each other. And I know, like, you're probably thinking I'm mad, but I was supposed to do it tomorrow. It's on my plan for tomorrow, which in terms of, like, you know, me doing it a day late, I should be doing it on Sunday. We're heading away on Sunday, it's Easter Sunday, we're heading over to my in-laws, and I just don't feel like I'll have time in the morning to do the run. So that's, and I have a wedding tomorrow. I'm photographing a wedding tomorrow, and I'll be away all day. It's probably a 14-15 hour working day, and I'm usually really tired after that, so obviously can't do it tomorrow, and I'll be shattered Sunday morning anyway. Easter Monday is like the only day I'm really taking off, so yeah, I can't be away for 2.5 hours. So hence doing it today. The other thing is, which has been bugging me for quite a while, is, do you know, in this build up I've been trying to work out whether I would be able to make sub 3, and I know that's a big ask because like a year ago I done 3:26 and I didn't, you know, I trained. I haven't stopped running in the past year, but over the summer, because we had the baby, the training wasn't specific to marathon or endurance. And, you know, I missed some runs. Some weeks were a lot less mileage than others. So there was there wasn't a big loss of fitness, but in terms of endurance there was. Like, I'm probably only slightly fitter now than I was a year ago. Or sorry, not a year ago, but like, say last June I was in very good shape. And I am fitter now, but the problem has been, am I fit enough to run sub 3? And to be honest, I haven't been running at that pace, so I feel if I went out at 650 pace I'd probably gas. And then I'm looking at the plan that my coach gave me and I'm thinking, okay, well, my tempo run, my long runs are going to be 15-20 seconds off that pace. On tired legs. On race day, will I be able to run out at 650 pace, which, you know, maybe that's what I thought, but it's a hard decision because I went out too hard at Dublin Marathon, albeit I had a bad day anyway, and it was just, I don't want to experience another marathon like that. I hated it. It was just, from 14 mile onwards, I just did not enjoy the marathon at all, so I don't want that to happen in Manchester. So I actually messaged him last night and asked him what he thought about, you know, sub 3, and I had said, like, if I don't get sub 3 in Manchester, like, I would like to run an autumn marathon, probably Dublin Marathon, if I can get a place. I don't currently have a place, but I know they're doing a good for age opening in April, which I would need to get sub 310 for, so I'd be happy to go sub 310 in Manchester. And that's what I said to him, and his reply was, I think go for 305 in Manchester, which I think is in around 700 mile pace, something around that, maybe 705. And like this long run I'm doing today is 715 pace. Next week, 7 days before the marathon, I have another 3 times 4 miles at 705 pace, so that'll be probably more or less my marathon pace, I would say. So if I can execute that easily, then I'll be fine in the marathon. So all good. That's why I've been nervous. So I'm going to wear Alpha Flies today. I bought these a while ago, and I've only worn them for a few miles, and the day I wore them I had I was really fatigued. So hang on, the day I wore them I was super fatigued, so I didn't really get a good feel for them, and I thought I'll wear them in one long run or maybe 2 long runs in the last couple of weeks of the marathon. We'll see how we go. I'm using Martin gels. I've always used the last marathon I used the hundreds, I think the last 2 marathons. So I'll take 2 of them. I'll take one after the first 4 miles. Sorry, I'm doing 4 times 4 miles. I'll take 3 gels. One after the first, one after the second, one after the third, during that half-mile float. Excited to see how these shoes will go. I'm used to the Alpha Fly ones, which I love. Earpods, I'll take them with me anyway. This is what I like about these shorts. You can stuff everything in them. Actually, I should say the only other thing is hydration. I have a bottle of water in the car. My goodness, I don't have a bottle of water in the car. Oh, I do. I have one from the other day. So I might actually come back. to my car and get water after the 4-mile repeats. So I'll maybe do 2 4-mile repeats, then drink some water and then go and do another 2. Yeah, sounds like a plan. See you soon. That's just the end of the first 4-mile rep, and things aren't good. Oh, it felt so hard. I was into the wind the whole way. I'm just on a half-mile float, but it's just my legs. They're just so dead. I don't know if they can carry me the whole way, to be honest. 4 miles home, and then I'll get some water and see how we go. But at the minute it's just far too hard than what it should be, and I'm starting to regret that I done this long run 5 days after the first one. That's the end of the second one. Things really aren't good here, so I'm really contemplating not finishing this run. Like, should I just stop now? I've done 9.5 miles. Should I just do half mile easy here and finish and try and do this again on early Sunday, Monday? I just don't know. Or do I just try and push through? Or do I shorten it slightly? Do I try and do 3 mile out and 3 mile back again and just leave it at that, 16 miles? I think I might do that, to be honest. Either that, if I feel as bad as I did on the way out, I think I'll just run it easy. I think I'll just get the miles in. I don't think it's that important to run to hurt myself, or yeah, my body's just absolutely wrecked. And yes, I feel like it's a long run feel, but we'll get through. Right, I need to get back onto the road again. So that was the feel. I didn't even get 3 reps done. I think I ended up in 13.5 miles. I shouldn't have tried that run. It was just too much for my legs today. After my long run 5 days ago and speed session on Wednesday, it was just a silly thing to do. But saying that, I say silly, like, it could have went my way. I don't know. You don't know until you get out there sometimes. But my legs are just wrecked, and I just didn't have it in me to finish it. I could have done slow miles, but I stopped a couple of times, and to be honest, I don't have time because we're heading out this afternoon. So just back in, getting something to eat. Do you know what? Could be very negative about that run today, but I'm just going to take it as I shouldn't have tried to run 2 long runs so close together. And at the end of the day, I've clocked more miles. It's all good. I need something to eat now. I'm absolutely starving. So I'm just going for my go-to today. It's like chuck eggs in the pan. Hang on. Eggs, cottage cheese, ham. I just mix it all up. Plenty of protein. Yeah. In some ways, earlier I was disappointed because, like, I'm 2 weeks out from the marathon. This was like a key run that I had in my mind about, hitting certain paces and how I felt, how my heart rate would be at that pace, all these different things. And I went out this morning and just couldn't do it. When I look back over the stats, like, my heart rate was in the low 60s, 160, sorry, for running at like 7:10 pace. And I think being so tired and having the cold and different things, that's probably not bad. My target pace for the marathon should be in around 7:05, 7:10 pace. And to be honest, I should be happy with how things went today. I ran fine up until about 10 miles. Yes, I was getting it hard. I was running into the wind, but it was just extreme fatigue, and that's just it. The other thing is, the trainers I was wearing just really disappointed me. And at the time this morning, I was thinking, like, so I've been so excited about these trainers. I've as I said before, like I've been thinking about this for the last number of months, getting these trainers onto my feet before the marathon, and using my Alpha Fly ones and training, and it was kind of like a plan I had, but today these just really disappointed me. I feel like, and I don't even know if this is true, but I feel like the AirPods, they just seem so much further back, and on the Alpha Fly ones that I have, this feels like just like a big massive pad on your forefoot that you land on, and you just even though there's something odd about it, like it just acts as a big cushion, and I don't get that feeling of these shoes. I went away so disappointed. I actually sent the company a message online today, the company that I bought these from, and asked if I could return them. I know as a Nike member, if you buy them off the Nike store, you can return shoes even after you've run in them. I'm not sure if you can do it with the likes of sports shoes. I have messaged them. I'll see what happens. In my head, I wanted to send these back. I'm thinking tonight maybe should I give it another go. My legs were just so tired. Like I've had an issue at the bottom of my left leg. I can't remember the name of the muscle, but it's been quite sore. That flared up 6-7 mile into the run today as well. So yeah, I'm just not sure. I might actually take them out for another spin and see how they go. I just like, and below my big toe, just around here, I think after about 7 or 8 miles I started feeling just a bit of rub, and as I get into like mile 12 and 13, I was sure that I was going to have a blister on my toe, and like I never get blisters. It's definitely not the socks, because I've worn the same brand of socks for such a long time, and there's only been one shoe that I've ever had that has given me a blister. I've had one blister in 3 years, and I've run a lot of miles in 3 years, so to feel like I was getting that today, it kind of put me off, because I know the Alpha Fly ones, I've just been like, well, I can rant and rave about them all day, but like they're just such a good shoe for the marathon, especially in those in the latter miles of the marathon, and I just don't know that this feels the same. Looking at this, the AirPods do look a wee bit further back, and the one thing I liked about the version 1s is they really put me onto my toes. I just don't feel like these do the same. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure like they're a fast shoe, but maybe I just need to try them in fresh legs. I think that's maybe all I need to do. Anyway, looking at these paces from today, so I started off with a mile warm up today, which was 8:31, 8 minutes 31 seconds for the mile, and then I went into a block of 4. I went into a block of 4 miles, which was supposed to be 7:15 pace. I did run that, the first one at 7:08, and then 7:14, 7:14, 7:19. All those miles were into quite a strong headwind, and to be honest, I really struggled. Like my heart rate was 140 in the warm-up mile, and then went to 157, 163 and 164. Then I had a half-mile float, which was down and around 8.5 minute mile pace, and my heart rate came back down again. And then the next 4 miles, I actually felt not too bad, with the wind on my back slightly coming back in. At the start I didn't, but as I got into the second 4 mile rep, I actually felt not too bad. Then I stopped at the car, as you seen, took a drink of water, and as soon as I went to start off running again, I felt like I had run the full marathon. Like my legs were just absolutely dead, and I decided about a minute after that I would just run a couple of miles out and back in again, and just complete one more rep of 4 miles. I didn't even stick the pace the whole time. I done, I think, the first 2, at 7:15, 7:22, and then the 13th mile I dropped down to 7:35, and then the last half mile I just ran easy. I came in at 8:26. So, I was super disappointed after that, but I think the lesson really is that I've been working really hard for the last number of months. The work is done. I just need to freshen up. I've got a hard work of training next week, a lot of speed, 11 mile tempo on Wednesday. I've got an 11 mile tempo on Wednesday, and another run next weekend, which is next Sunday, and it's next Sunday. That'll be 7 days before the marathon, and that's 3 times 4 miles. So a similar run to today, but just 3 times 4 miles, and that's at 7 7:05 or 7:10 pace. So do you know what? I've still a wee bit of work to do and then taper, and I should be feeling good. But anyway, if you've probably been if you run marathons, you've probably been through something similar. Like, it's just so hard to judge at times. Sometimes we have tired legs and we go out and we can run through it. Other times we can't, and sometimes we get caught up in one big workout when really it's about the accumulation of running and consistency over a number of months. I know my fitness is there. I know what I can do on the day. Let's just see what happens. In terms of shoes, so sorry about that. My light actually ran out. I'm just going to hold this light for the last part of this video. I'm nearly finished. So I have a slight worry about my shoes. I will maybe do another test run on these Alpha Flies and see how it goes. But do you know what? I should actually, I'll do that and then hopefully get a review up on them, because do you know, for somebody who really loved the Alpha Fly ones, I think it's really worth noting how. I think it's really worth me giving my opinion on threes, just to see, just to show some other people out there that have run in the Alpha Fly ones the difference between the two. So I might do that, but if they don't feel good, then I just don't know what to do. I've got Alpha Fly ones with 400 miles on them. Like, to me, they feel better than these. Like, I don't know, I just need to go and try it. But if that doesn't work, then I need a pair of shoes, and I literally do not know what to run. And maybe you can suggest in the comments what I should go from. Like, what would you go from the Alpha Fly ones to in the marathon? Like, what would your suggestion be? I just don't know. Like, I've thought about the Saucony Endorphin Pro range, or the Elites, or I don't know, like, what else is out there. I have tried the Adidas Pro 3. I don't like them. They're just a bit thin on my feet, and I'm not really sure what else. But anyway, that'll do for today. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That would really help me. I'm going to try and grow this channel. But have a great day wherever you are, and I will speak to you soon.